The future of the Cocoloco. What next? Hello, welcome to this video. Let's unroll together to summarize what happened and to anticipate better the future of events. So my name is Galate, I am a futurist here in the wind, and I am sharing my prognosis, my prediction for the future with you, and of course I could be wrong. So when we look back to my past prediction, to all videos that can be viewed on this channel, here what I announced. First one, the dirty beast, the Cocoloco, escaped from a lab in China, and today it has become a truth. Two, the Pasteur Institute, a French politician and also Americans one, are also wet, and the evidence is piling up now. Three, what was very contagious and dangerous was the fears spread worldwide. Today we are starting to have a lot of mea culpa. Let's observe it. 4, enormous trials will close this scandal. And remember, you who subscribe to this channel, how many times I said 2020 is the year of scandal and 2021 the year of liberation. And 5, dots are dangerous, and those who have played with them in critical position now between life and death. And I didn't mention this liberation would go so far, so forgive me because it can be bad perceived. So 6, I had announced that it will be. It was last summer that youth demonstration between party and barricade will happen, and now we have this image in Paris on our screen. 7, I had announced an about face in the media and a sudden change of subject and change of position, and we see it happening now in a lot of big media. So what is going to happen next? We have seen the past, now let's see the future. 1, more and more correlation will be made worldwide between dots and variation and even explosion of serious health problem. 2, in line of this explosion of evidence, it is a cacophony, and the governments that lie will sink even further into lies, taking a few steps backward, and yet the end is written. So 3, more broadly, it is the end of politics and the beginning of organized citizens' movement. And France will play a major role. It will be an example in the world. So 4, it's going quick. Europe will be restructured in the basis of simple trade agreements with 6 countries following the huge scandal and corruption around the dot buying contracts. 5, we will be able to travel freely again by the end of this year and the beginning of 2022. For the date, of course, I can be wrong. We have already seen that here I am often too far ahead. I am a little in advance, but let's see. 6, dot will be abandoned in favor of drugs such as chloro and ivermec, and I cannot say the full name. I just received my ivermec order, and for not having the breath I cannot say more, and I will experiment it as a preventive treatment. And I also received my atmospheric water making machine, and I need to put all this in my routine. And 7, drinking water scandal are likely to happen in big cities. And 8, yes, a huge trial is on the agenda too, with more than 100 indicted, and it will be long and exhausting. It will not be the solution of all that. 9, 9, the last point. And during this time, many sectors of the economy will have to be reformed because corruption will have been eradicated at its source. And there we will be a lot of scandal and resurgence of truth not pretty to see. And for example, the large distribution will change, the army management will change, the agriculture, the industrial agriculture will change, the civil service in many countries will change, education too will change. In short, everything changes, or almost, and on the basis of beautiful value of the past that return as kindness, politeness, respect and sharing. It's very windy, but I want to share with you this fantastic background. So at the end, everything ends with a better hope. In short, like in any good disease, you know, in the language of bird, we say in French, maladie, it's evil that say. And the Cocoloco brings really a healing, and we are more cheerful, and the best is really to laugh at the situation now in this transition, because healing is real. And what this healing is about, one, it's a healing because it's a change of institution. For example, in France will have an exemplary role soon, and it will be able to restore its panache and its historical values. It will shine worldwide again. Two, in this healing, finally by 2024, a change of civilization is taking shape, and we will return to in anticipation in this channel. So it's really time to like and subscribe to this channel before I go with the wind, to subscribe, to congratulate yourself if you are yet a subscriber to this channel, because you are at the right place to anticipate the future, because anticipating is really managing. The events to come are of such magnitude that it is really useful to prepare for them. And this is why, in addition to this channel, to this free sharing of information since the beginning of 2020, I made a private sharing. This sharing brings together my best tip to the past, to pass really the course and to be able to develop your intuition and your clear vision of the future, and really how to do that by co-creating simply your future more easily and more quickly. And we will have to surf between many waves of collapse of the great Tower of Babel of the past, and of course the future is desirable, but it is really useful to come together to better be prepared for it. And this is really the ambition of this channel and of its connected private sharing. So here you have the link to my private sharing. It's also in the description box and in the first comment box. By clicking on it, you will have two gifts: a free challenge to discover the content of this sharing and are ready to have a clear statement of the situation, and two, every week I am sharing with those who click on the link the future weather forecast. It's for free, and every week you have the right information to manage your week. So take action, share with your well awakened friends, and because really on internet now this kind of message are a little limited by some mistake in the algorithm, but with your like, with your sharing, it's help. And we are going to get this deep healing together on this channel to share our impression. And yet summer 2021 is historic, the future is really desirable. Remind it. Jingle. Thank you for staying until the end. So what I prefer to share in my private sharing is the bonus that I added at the end, and not everyone is ready to take a leap into the civilization of after and to see our future new reality, but to accept it with 10 or 20 years in advance on our contemporary. So it will be counterproductive if you enter my private sharing to start by the end, because there is different step to follow. But now the first step is to click here to have your 2 gifts, and the link is also in the description, and you will really see how to develop your intuition and to recognize yourself to the divine and to your fantastic futurist power too. Bye bye.